Peace, 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 love, blessings, family. 86,990,413. I hope you all are having a fantastic week so far on this fine, beautiful, blissful, grateful, thankful Tuesday. Wow, we have so much to be grateful and thankful for. Uh, the air that we breathe, the eyes that we see, the ears that we hear, the sense of touch that we have to feel. Um, wow, the list goes on and on. The substance, if you've had, a meal today, nourishment for your body. Um, just out here, just enjoying my backyard. I love it out here, guys. I do have a main street that's not too far over, so if you hear some loud noises, I apologize in advance. This is definitely one of the random episodes, but it's something that's very near and dear to me and becoming more uh, near and dear, more I mature, more that I kind of settle into, my true self and, of course, my gratefulness, my confidence, as 19 Keys would say, that confidence cologne. Mm, mm. But please don't get it twisted. My confidence cologne comes from my queen. It's in me as well, but she boosts that shit to the next stratosphere. And that's just because she is a real queen and she's constantly taking care of me the same way that I be damn sure to take care of her and spoil the shit out of her every chance I get. Every single chance I get. Whether it's just her asking me to do something and my ass hopping, skipping to it, or it's just randomly getting her a gift, a thoughtful gift, or some flowers or candles or something. I'm just like I know how beautiful she is, right? So with that being said, whiskey and cigars. I don't know the exact age I was. I'm gonna give you a little quick story. Uh, of my great grandfather. I do not know his first name. This is my father's father. My father's father's father. Last name Jefferson. So my grandfather Jefferson, great grandfather Jefferson. Um, I would go visit him and my great grandmother and my grandmother. Searching for my throughout Baltimore City. I'm from Baltimore. For those that don't know, but yeah, like I said, I would be, looking for my dad, and I knew my grandparents would always be home. So basically, what would happen? It would become me visiting them, and occasionally, one of my aunts or uncles would swing through, and I would get, you know, blessed with their presence as well. I love them all. I love my dad's side of my family, as well as my mom's. But my dad's side, holds a special place because, you know, my mom's side, they all were there. All my family, like I say, they were around. I was able to be with them. My dad's side, I wasn't able to be with my dad, and my family being there for me and just treating me like, you know, their their grandson or cousin or nephew. it was dope. It was dope. All my pages, I love them so much. They took me in, like their own, and so it makes me a little bit emotional. Even thinking about that. I don't have any grandparents on neither uh, neither side, my mom's side or my dad's side. So I try to tell these kids, um, man, be grateful for your grandparents. Yeah, I would literally do I'd do anything. I'm sorry, so yeah. I did not know that was going to happen, but get it. I'm just going to roll with it. Uh, this was a this was a happy uh, video at first, and I apologize. But like I was saying, my great grandfather Jefferson, when I would visit, he would be in his room, in his bedroom. He was always in his bedroom. I don't think I ever saw him downstairs in their house, right? Which is strange now that I think about it. So basically, um, he would always have some cigars. I'm talking well up there. My great grandfather, probably he could have been in his 90s when he went. I mean, amazing, extremely kind, extremely supportive. Uh, I believe he was a pastor as well. And funny thing is, I just thought about that. My great grandfather on my mom's side and my great grandfather on my dad's side were both pastors. And I'm my dad's only son that I know that I know of at least. But you stay out, especially out here in Baltimore. Like you always see somebody, and when you know somebody, and they'll say, "Hey, man, I know somebody, man. Such and such look just like you. You got a brother." But yeah. So anyway, the cigars, right? He would always be smoking a cigar, and I never like cigarettes. If I go around somebody and they're smoking cigarettes, right? I can't stand that smell. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. Hey, babe. So yeah, I don't like the smell of cigarettes. But my great grandfather, it's my beautiful queen. So I'm doing an episode of my podcast, right? Yeah. So it's not live. I'm just recording. But I'm gonna put the movie on in a second. Um, yeah. Back to the cigars, right? So, and I just took a sip. With that is Uncle Nearest. I'm a huge fan. Definitely supporter. I know they got something legality, something going on. But listen, I'm a newbie when it comes to whiskey, but I've tasted a couple. But I gotta tell you, I've never tasted any whiskey that tastes better than Uncle Nearest, or is as clean as Uncle Nearest. So, and I'm even talking about like the cheapest version of it. Like you can get the one that's under $30, and that one tastes better than any whiskey you've ever tasted. Tennessee whiskey. But long story short, whiskey pairs extremely well with cigars, and I love that story. Pulled me into Jack Daniels, Nathaniel Green story. Pulled me in to want to learn about the Jim Beans and the um, Sagamore rye, and all of the whiskeys now. Like now, I'm interested, like in how the wood, the barrel is like prepared and burned on the seared on the inside, and then they let it soak into the barrels. It's just amazing, and how it ages and gets the color, and I'm in. But anyway, um, anyway, like I was saying, like the two cigars, whiskey and cigars, or cigars and whiskey, however you want to say it, definitely something that I'll be diving into a little bit more. Um, and again, I feel like it's a maturity thing, like the way you have to do it. Like you got to be chilling, like you're not going to be running around and being a knucklehead or nothing like that. You're sipping on some whiskey and smoking a cigar. I mean, it's just super chill, next level. Kind of teleports you like back in time. You think about the guys who came up with this. Who would think of this? Okay, if I take some wheat and some herbs and some some corn, or and I sear the inside of a barrel and I put the stuff in the barrel to let it age. It's gonna come out to be something so cool. Like, wow. Yeah, you gotta be interested in the whole whiskey, like history and culture. But anyway, guys, whiskey and cigars, cigars and whiskey. Peace, love, and blessings. I'll catch you guys in the next one.